the FDA.
It's a K.
I'm awesome.
Yogo, we've got some chaotic shouts.
Yeah. Very chaotic. Happy birthday to Pamela Dollar. And it's from our very own dollars.
Oh, the dollars.
The dollars. Yes. So happy birthday.
He's the most popular man
I
here.
know, right?
The guy is popular than Katie.
It's not a joke.
Hey, Charlie.
It's not
so
a joke.
popular.
Charlie. But how are you, George? Good day so far.
I'm good.
Awesome.
And it's just a good time of the month, to hear from Dollar, So happy birthday to you.
You are enjoying your salary. I can see that thing. But George Addo Jr. will be bringing us the Sports Center. It's brought to you by MTN 4G Plus for fastest connectivity and highest internet speed. Choose MTN TurboNet and Standard Chartered Bank here for good. What do you enjoy the most about using the internet? Is it the hilarious videos, the memes, the pictures, comments, or just staying in touch with your friends? Well, guess what? You can enjoy 50 megabytes worth of free data to browse your favorite sites everywhere you go. You only pay for the first minute of your call on MTN Free After One, and the rest of your call is free. Well, dial *315# to sign up now. We dare for you everywhere you go. Terms and conditions apply. George Addo, what's in the sports?
I like the energy this morning.
Yeah. It's like salary energy.
You are preparing for
salary energy and Adon praise energy. Yeah. We are ready to hymn. Do you understand?
Okay.
We'll be hymning from the depths of our souls.
You are going to hymn because the way the cash has come before.
It gives you added vim.
The Friday date is good.
It is wonderful. 6 p.m.
So you are
just
dancing
open
on
at
stage.
3 p.m. And so come and join us. It's at the Perez Dome.
Okay, so we'll see you dancing on stage.
Of course, more than dancing. It is not a joke.
I like the thing about the gospel. Gospel when you say, "Where are you? Are you here?"
We are here. We are here.
Let's get into the Sports Center this morning, shall we? And the Black Queens are through to the next stage of the Olympic Games qualifier after beating their counterparts from Gabon 2-0 at the Accra Stadium yesterday. My colleague Benedict, who watched the game, and has come through with this report.
And not so good performance from the Black Queens, but of course they did the most important thing in football, which was to win the game by 2-0. It was Portia Boachi that opened scoring in the first half, and then Juliet Champon scored in the second half to finish the tie 5-0 on aggregate. So what this does is that it puts them through to the next stage of the competition, and already we know our next opponent, that's Kenya, and that's going to be the third round stage of the qualifiers. And for Coach Mestego and the girls, after the performance that they put up at the Accra Stadium, they know they have a lot of work to do going into that game against Kenya, because the road to qualifying for the Olympic Games is very long. After the third round, they would have to go through to the fourth and then the fifth round and see if they can make it. So I think that they will look at this performance and will build on the positives, and definitely will do away with the negatives. But on the whole, they did the most important thing, as I mentioned, and winning 2-0 and finishing the tie 5-0 on aggregate to make the next stage of the qualifiers.
Benedict Owusu with that report. More to come from him on the Sports Center, but let's hear from the coach of the Black Queens, Messi Tego. Now, you remember that the Queens now face Kenya in the third round of the qualifiers as they push for a spot at next year's Olympic Games in Tokyo. Now, Messi Tego had this to say after the win.
Board to correct our petty mistakes that we did on the field. Not really, even though I have the 3 points, but I think the team could have played better. Comparing the game we played in Gabon and that of here in Ghana, I think they did marvelously well in Gabon, but here I don't know whether it is tension or what. You see, football has been out for a long time, and looking at the calamity that fell on us here in Ghana when Alcon was held in Ghana, and I think these girls were like, I don't know whether they are shy or they are afraid or whatever, what Ghanaians are going to say. But I think all said and done, we won. It's the 3 points that matters.
Okay, skipper Priscilla Autry was happy with the outcome and promised they will go all out to make the final round of the qualifiers.
This game was a little bit different from what we played in Gabon, because they knew that 3-0 they can come up. But we took the game as normal game. But for us, it was a difficult game for us because you saw it yourself. It wasn't an easy game. They came all out because they knew that they have already lost. So they wanted to injure us so that maybe we miss the next game. But as we did our best today. And as Ghanaians want, we were able to score. So we are looking ahead for Kenya's game.
All right, away you scored 3, at home you scored 2. You feel that you guys could have scored more?
Yeah, today we lost a lot of chances, the same as when we went there. But we will work on that because today our finishing wasn't bad, but we missed a whole lot of chances. So we work on that, and against Gabon, I think it will be okay.
Away from the Black Wings, the Sports Ministry has denied media reports suggesting they asked the under-23 professional players invited for the Ghana-Algeria game to fund their air tickets. My colleague Benedict Owusu has a copy of the statement and joins me in the studio. Thank you very much, Benedict, for your time. What's in that statement?
Well, George, according to them, it's not true that they directed or asked the foreign-based players of our under-23 team, that's the Black Meteors, to purchase their own tickets for the Algeria clash. And you know the game is on Friday at the Accra Stadium. And the statement continues to say that the foreign-based players invited for the match are currently in camp with their local colleagues and are poised for an emphatic victory over their Algerian counterparts to qualify for the Tokyo Olympic Games, which has eluded the nation for some time now. And the ministry would like to assure all that it would continue to facilitate the participation of all national teams in their international engagements. And it was signed by Ahmed Osmanu Halid, who is communications consultant aide at the Sports Ministry.
Thank you very much, Benedict, for that. And we'll be keeping tabs on everything that happens with the tenor of that story. Now time to do tennis.
Game
Serena Williams, she owns the night here in New York.
6-1, 6-1. Serena Williams came out on a mission tonight, and that was to get off the court as quickly as she could, get off it as the winner.
It'll be a third major semi-final in the career of Grigor Dimitrov, who has turned his season around here in New York in the space of 10 days in remarkable style. Roger Federer exits.
Fourth Grand Slam of the year, and a lot happening out there in tennis. Five-time champion Roger Federer is out of the US Open after Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov won a late-night thriller to finally beat the Swiss great. Federer had won all 7 of the previous meetings, but unseeded Dimitrov fought back to win 3-6, 6-4, 3-6, 6-4, 6-2. We can now hear from the 5-time champion Roger Federer.
Just disappointed it's over, because I did feel like I was actually playing really well after a couple of rocky starts, and it's just a missed opportunity to some extent, that you're in the lead, you can get through, you have 2 days off after, it was looking good, but I take the losses, they're part of the game, and looking forward to family time and all that stuff, so life's all right.
Serena Williams underlined her tag as the favorite for this year's US Open with a brutal quarter-final win over China's Wang Guang in just 44 minutes. Now, the 37-year-old American broke the set 5 times and hit 25 winners as she eased to a 6-1, 6-0 win over the 18th seed. Now, we can hear from Serena Williams.
I've been working on my speed and getting shots, and, I didn't give her too many chances in the match, so... it was just that's a good stat for me. So it's good because I want to be able to move around the court, which I move when I want to move. So I guess I wanted to move tonight. Less errors are always good, It's actually yet another thing that I've been working on. So, hopefully things will start coming together one of these days.
She's getting closer and closer. Serena Williams hoping to win that 24th Grand Slam title. Now, fifth seed Daniil Medvedev feared he would not be able to continue against Stan Wawrinka before reaching his first Grand Slam semi-final at the US Open. So Medvedev received painkillers and taping on his thigh in the first set of 7-6, 6-3, 3-6, 6-1 victory over the Swiss inside Flushing Meadows. Now, in the males quarterfinals today, we have Matteo Berrettini up against Gael Monfils. We've got Schwartzman up against Rafa Nadal. And in the female division, there is Belinda Bencic. She's up against Donna Vekic. And Bianca Andreescu is up against Alyssa Mertens. That's it for the Joy Sports Centre. Just to be handing over to you. I hope you're good.
Yes, I'm very good. Looking forward to Friday at Dome Praise. It's at 6 p.m. at the Perez Dome. The doors will be open from 3 p.m. So you can join us. And today we have some pretty exciting artists who'll be performing at our Dome Praise. They'll be joining me, a little later on the show. I'm not going to tell you who it is, though.
It's a surprise?
Yes, it's a surprise. So stay tuned. Join 99.7 FM. No, you can't. Even if you guess and get it right, I won't tell you.
You won't tell me?
Yep.
Oh.
No, I won't.
Are you
but
sure?
what I will do is see you a little later on. This is the Super Morning Show here on Joy 99.7 FM.